Welcome back to another video. We're sharing again. This is what's coming up today. Always the foolish lad stays at home. The foolish lads have to stay at home. Now we have over 400 sheep into shear, but the rain is threatening.
It's different now. No one had jobs to follow me. It was either go immigrate. Take off that fucking coat off.
Oh, Jesus.
What have you done, boys?
The hell with YouTube. Why will not send something?
So welcome back. So today what we're doing is we're gathering all the sheep now. There's about 400 and something sheep to shear now because the lads are coming back tomorrow. So we're gathering 2 hills here now. We already shore in the last video, as you've seen, and we have another batch here of 400 plus, and we'll have one more batch after that won't be quite as big. So it's good to get the shearing done. Like we said in the last video, it's the latest we've ever shore on the farm this year. Thankfully maggots and fly strike hasn't been too bad. It's been pretty wet and there hasn't been that much heat there, so it's suited us. So that's the lamb sorted now. So these are yo lambs. We'll be picking a lot of replacements out of this bunch. So we've culled a few of them. So we've also put the ram lambs after another field and a few other groups of yo lambs. So there was over 700 lambs in total. They've all got a mineral dose, and we'll be bringing them in there now in a few weeks to give them a worm boss and checking them over. So, but we're just putting them out of the way now until shearing time tomorrow.
Before we start the shearing now, there's a man calling, Tom Randles, a well-known character. One of the best known here around South Kerry. He was a great hurler in his day, but one of his claims to fame was that he was one of the oldest men in Ireland ever to play a hurling match. He played over in Duhallow. I think he was 71 years. He played corner forward.
You were playing as well?
I was playing as well. Kilgarvan was stuck for hurlers and the numbers were small that day. But outside of hurling and everything else, he's involved in everything. Dancing, he's a noted dancer. He's a great man for women. He follows everything. He's a man for politics.
He's a character.
He's a character. There's no end to him. He doesn't drink, because if he did, he doesn't know what he'd do if he had drinking.
Take off that fucking coat off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Then under fucking...
The man.
Take off that coat.
It's like the fucking winter, boy.
Yeah, fuck the winter.
We're above on top of the hill, what I was doing now about cold.
Take it off now for the old puck.
Look at the hunting goats down the field. Would you take a goat? Would you take a goat who've land back there from? I'm here now with an old Kilgarvan hurler. He was on the Kilgarvan team that won the 1956 and 1958 Kerry Senior Hurling Championship finals. And they were beaten by Ballyduff in 1959.
The ref beat us.
You also played for Kerry at the time they nearly beat Waterford in Kinmare in 1959.
Right.
Waterford went on the following year and won the All-Ireland.
Yes.
Kilgarvan were going well then, Tom.
Great altogether. We had great people in Kilgarvan at that time. Richard Purcell and Dennis P. Two of the best men that was ever born around Kilgarvan. They kept the show going. And you had massive migration at the time, as you know yourself, right? Farmers like who had to stay at home all night, every other fellow in the parish had, but he held them. I have immigrated on Steam's Day 1959 out to London.
You were the oldest man ever to play in a hurling game, they said. I was playing myself.
That was later on in life, I had to come after you. But I came back, I was with London Transport as a bus conductor, and you had to be a bus conductor first for 6 months before you could apply for driving. So I applied for driving, 21 days in the driving school, maybe about 10 in the bus at the time. and I became a London Transport bus driver. And I played hurling with some hurling club up in London. I played football with a football club from Slough. I played soccer with the London Transport. Came to fame is playing with Kerry in a junior All-Ireland final in Croke Park. On the field, half back line, thrown it up the fucking field anyway, over the bar. That's my claim to fame in Croke Park. Point from Croke Park by Tom Randles. That's the stuff for all. That's the Kilgarvan man for all. That's the Kilgarvan man for all. That's the Kilgarvan man for all.
Oh, I know. What about the...
Are you making no work for farmers?
I left Shea. I was appointed and left Shea in at first, what do I call him that time? It was the new crow from, that Shea, they have a new name now. Shearing.
Right.
I was appointed by them in 3. I left them because the wages were small and went into machinery. So I drove both a bulldozer, a JCB on wheels and a track machine.
Where? Around Kilgarvan or where?
Kilgarvan, Sneem, Kinmare.
You wonder if a good driver though, as our famous brother John, the man that could do anything and fix anything.
Well, I know who told you that, but I could drive better than him.
John was noted as one of the best men for electricity, fixing a tractor, taking an engine into it or anything.
He was mechanically minded as well, and he could have been a great electrician only for
Yes.
only for this thing. And I remember he was walking up on the hill with you, and the two of you went down to Rogers and gave the day below drinking.
And the following day,
The whole day below drinking, the two of you.
I couldn't drive home.
There was my machine, he'd drive it now, trying to pay for it. It's standing above idle, and the two of you enjoying yourself below on Rogers.
And we went the following day again.
Yeah.
2 days gone. 4 days.
But I had drinking back years ago, day drinking, no drink driving.
See, things were different in Kilgarvan that time. It's different now. No one had jobs to follow me. It was either go immigrate or as the few people to stay at home. You had great market days in Kilgarvan. Wednesday was an awful day in Kilgarvan.
There was a fair day.
I cashed this I'd pocket you.
Right.
Oh, fuck it.
He's missing.
Catching the hurling now, what's that? 500 yards.
Over the point, over the bar.
Still in the fucking hand, boy. Oh!
Stop. Ah, fucking fine ball is lost.
Get him up. Hit the ball, Chile. Get hit the ball. Get the rushes. Come on, Chile. Up.
Tom, you're stuck on dancing there. We're organising dancing with a long number of years. How long have we it? Kilcommon.
We started up in Kilcommon in the 17th of September 2017. James Keller and Dennis Crowley playing. James Keller from Kilgarvan and Dennis Crowley playing. For top and safety a week, right? But Kilcommon have produced a lot of money to different charities with the last 7 years, right? And now Kerry Hospital Foundation, we're running a special dance for them with one of the famous up-and-coming stars.
Singer, Aoife
Neal, one of the famous stars, West Cork, yeah.
She's well known.
Yeah, she is, yeah.
So when is it on, sir?
It's on
28th of August.
Wednesday, 28th of August, starting at 9:15 p.m, right?
Yeah.
It's for a great cause. Everyone in the house come and support that cause, because Palford Care is also Kerry Hospital Foundation.
Yeah.
And money for this is good. So everybody come to Kilcommon GA Country Social Club on Wednesday, the 28th of August.
Hi, Tom. You're way over 21. You're there a long time. When were you born?
I was born the 26th of November, the 28th of November 1936.
You'll go way over the 100.
Oh, no problem whatsoever.
You're no born beating the 100.
Age is only a number.
That's all.
Did you ever
Never drank.
He never drank.
How come you never drank?
Well, I saw enough of my father drank on before and after. I don't know how my mother held on to the farm. There were 7 of us there. My mother held on to the farm in spite of all the odds.
Yeah, every day in the village.
Every day in the village.
Yeah.
And you were saying, no way you drink after that?
Not the hope.
And you know what? You're known to be a good man for the women.
Oh, love the women. Oh, Jesus Christ, love the women. Love the girls all my lifetime. And I had a lovely wife, Joe Roger from Queen of Warsick. The creator she died with cancer of the pancreas on the 20, I'm bad at dates, the 25th of August 1991. The same day as Michael Collins was shot.
Right.
You're a Michael Collins man as well.
Oh, to the heart by Michael Collins. I'll tell you, I was the 100th anniversary of Michael Collins was there the year before last. And the Fianna Fáil leader,
Yeah, Martin.
Micheál Martin, was there and he gave a speech there. Mighty man, I have a great time for him.
You're friends with Kinney, the Fine Gael leader.
We forget about him now for a minute. Micheál Martin gave a great speech there and he finished up by saying, one of the greatest Irishmen ever was the great Michael Collins. That was saying some doing.
What about another man who died recently, Micheál Martin?
Oh, great man. We had him in Kinmare. We ran a banquet in Kinmare and we had him there for raising funds for the Kilgarvan GA, right?
Yeah. You were chairman of the club and you were trainer of the team when they went to Munster clubs.
Yeah, Kilgarvan had nothing until had nothing for a number of years until I think Tiger Dunn came into we won it. He said any chance we'll come back. I came back and we won the football the following year. We made history and we won the first round of the intermediate. We won the intermediate the next year. And we won the first round, the first club ever in Kerry to win the first round of a Munster Championship.
I scored myself that day.
We did indeed, and I'll tell you now, and you took, without any, it struck down, young lad, what was it, about 17?
16.
Brought him in and struck down straight over the bar. And I side piece after that again, another one. And the way you bent the ball, it reminded me of the great Mickey Watter of Kinmare. He was a genius at that as well. So over the bar, 2 great points. You were so hurling for mind yourself, you could make a Cork or Tipperary in any team.
Not a man for training, though.
You hated that, you didn't like the training. Johnny Egan was a good hurler. It was a kind of he came late in life to hurling, but he was one of the finest cross-country runners you ever know life. See, I see him running back in my father's farm against the best in Munster. And he reminded of these EP Opens. He was a light little fella, and he had a black head in him as you have today, and if you see him going, he beat everything that was there. He took him for surprise. Mighty cross-country runner. If he was looked after, he'd have been the best in Ireland, and no doubt whatsoever about it.
Who got down, Unge? We're going to lose the fucking my five. That's bullshit. Don't hit that. Here we are now, we have over 400 sheep into shear, but the rain is threatening, so they have to sit up here inside in the shed inside us, because they can't chance shearing outside. The fog is down.
There's 4 shearers here today as well.
We have a few more sheep out to shear, but surely we'll be able to shear them ourselves.
Will you manage them yourself, I reckon? I'm not shearing all. Who can shear them?
Oh, we can get the wool on them.
So yeah, the rain is threatening, so the lads are going inside here now shearing. First time we ever shore inside in this shed. So the boys are sitting up here now. So we've the straw still down since the lemming. But the lads won't be long now today, hopefully, because there's 4 of them. So first, we three shears last week, 4 shears now this week. So it is great to get a lot of the shearing done now in 2 days. So we've over 800 shore now after today, and we still have another round of shearing to go. But at least the worst of them is over now. Colm is here again, helping, looking eager as always.
We're ready to go now. There's 4 shearers here today. They don't take notice of rain or nothing, but we're inside here from the shelter. We're inside in a new place here today. Whether we'll be able to put the sheep into them or not, we don't know.
They'll burst down everywhere here, will they?
We've Colm here, powerful man. When we go back now to hurling, Kilgarvan had a win there on the Kerry Intermediate hurling final there last week. They beat St Brendan's. It was a rare victory for Kilgarvan because they haven't played much hurling this year, but one man scored 4 goals at 1 point, Daniel Casey. He was in with Kerry there under 21 a few years ago, but he stopped going to Kerry training, but his promise is showing up now, and he could be a man for the future. It was a good win, but it was only Kilgarvan's 3rd game this year.
How about the Tipperary champions?
So they'll be going up now to Tipperary in October and November, right, sir? It's a long ways away, so it's just football now all the ways till then. Here we are at the shearing again. They started at 9:15, 10:30 now, and they've over 200 sheep short. Almighty God. They're frightening us.
With the extra shear today, we packed the wool last week, but we're under fair bit of pressure today. The wool didn't get packed at all, so no, there was no packing wool today, unfortunately.
Long ago when I used to be shearing with the shears by hand, and I used to shear about 500 yards, and I'd shear them in June and in September. And I'd shear about 40, 50, 60, the most I ever shore I think was 77. And I'd be hanging off bars trying to straighten my back with the pain in the back. So the slower we are for shearing, the harder it is because you're all day bent down. But I got an electric shearing machine then, and I improved a bit, but only a small bit. Plenty of practice.
Plenty cutting.
What cutting, yeah, and worse I was getting. But I think that time that you shear too soon. There was the shear early in June.
Because the money was good for the wool, is it twice?
And they were shear against, and they wouldn't fit, you know. They'd be yelling some of it. And I know being trying to cut more.
What about when people, they said before, when the sheep were dead out the hill, they'd go up and clip the wool?
Well, they'd gather it with a bag.
Because it was so expensive?
Going around the Sunday that time long ago when the wool was dear, carry our bag in our back and go around and gather it. You come home with a load of money inside the bag. The wool was very dear then, but it's a disaster now.
3 teachers pay you.
I had the lad saying the other day that he see a lot of wool on the side of the road up Black Beam, shore, throw on the side of the road, they didn't bother take it home.
So yeah, the lads are still here flat out, back after the lunch there now. So they've up to 300 shore now already, and it's still early in the morning. So you can see here the wool. We haven't bagged it today because we're under too much pressure. The lads are going too fast. So the lads are flying. So we're struggling to keep the sheep into them because they're going through them so quick, like. So you can see here. So these are all the hoggets now we're shearing. They're very hairy tummies, bellies, so they'll be a bit slower obviously than the older sheep, because the older sheep, all the hair goes after their bellies, tummies there over time. But so far so good in there, and the reason we're inside today is because it's raining outside. So come on lads, so they'll go up the race, fairly smooth. Come on girls. So the lads had the music pumping. Come on, girl. Come on. There. Come on, lads. Push it off. Come on. So having the 4 shears to some trailer, having the 4 shears off it, it's making our making our life a lot easier now, because all the shearing is done over a few days compared to the last couple of years when the shear went on for weeks and weeks because I was shearing myself. So this definitely is a better job. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Good girl. Come on. So they're well fit to be shore now. This is the latest we ever shore ever. Right.
They're finishing up now. Oh, they have a good bit of work done in a short time.
And they're going on to another job after this.
Yeah, go on to catch my I think. So, it started raining alright, no outside, but we're inside, we don't care about that.
Pissing down, it was a good choice to come in.
Well, it's raining heavy now.
What about Colm? How did Colm get on today?
He passed the test.
He passed it?
He did.
Did he draw quick enough to you lads?
He did. Will you give him a fun?
You might try to see me a bit.
You can carry away there for the day, no. He works free of charge.
A apprentice, man, doesn't he? Straight.
Apprentice.
But he've no land. He've no land, that's the worst of it.
Fake it.
And to the bad right to be trying to buy land. In that, there's a plenty more. He said he's looking for land.
Right, that's the shearing done. This is the aftermath here now. So we have a grand mess of wool here now to clean up. So, but yeah, cheers to the lads now for doing all this. We've most of the sheep now out of the way. We still have another group to do, good few lambs to shear obviously, but we'll worry about that now another day. So that's it. All yos clipped, yos foot bedded. Any severe yaw with any foot problems is getting the mark there over the next few days. So they'll go after the mountain now to dry off now for up to a week or more, and then put onto grass in the mountain again, onto kind of rough ground. So that's shearing nearly over. We've one more group to shear in the next week or so. Whenever we might shear lambs as well, depending on the weather. So
Big weekend this weekend. Glen Congaffrey are going up to Ballinrobe in County Mayo for mule lambs. There's a big sale of mule lambs up there.
It has gone on 40 years now. It is our 40th anniversary now this year. So what they are is a hardy kind of Mayo yaw and a blue-faced Leicester ram. And they produce a mule lamb. We have some of our own mule lambs this year now and last year. They wouldn't be as speckly now as the lambs up there, but the heads don't really matter to us. The reason they're kind of more white-faced is because they're off a Kerry kind of Scotch, but makes no difference to us. Some people love having the speckled heads, but we don't care. But are you too worried about what they look like in the head?
No. There's no competition for looks.
So if any of you are around this 23rd and 24th of August, head up to the Ballinrobe sale for the mule sale, and we'll see you there for a great day out.
We got on well with the lambs we bought last year. The mule lamb is ideal for any kind of land. It is good for hill land or lowland. Our land, some of it is good enough, and more of it is marginal to improved mountain land, and they seem to do well in it.
So yeah, we'll be off this weekend now up to Mayo. So if you're around this weekend coming, the hoggets are on sale on the Friday, and the mule lambs, where we'll be going on the Saturday, are all selling on the Saturday, and they'll be in tip-top condition, so there'll be a big crowd expected for the sale. Are you going to come with us?
No.
Why not?
I have to mind the house. What? There was something long ago that just be talking about always the foolish lad stays at home. The foolish lads have to stay at home. Will there be drink involved in the stay out? Will you go out dancing?
We will. Myself and Connor staying up this year with a Mayo man above there. So we'll come back Sunday. Might be later on today, but we'll come home sometime Sunday morning. So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe.